Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining me. Yes, happy Wednesday, middle of the week. Thank you so much for being here with us. I'm glad that you could make the time. I'm glad that we could be here together. Thank you so much for joining in. And please, as always, let us know where you're joining in from. And if anybody else is joining in with you, well, let us know so we can say hi to them as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Always glad to be here together. And you know what? You're the best. You rule. Yes, coming right up. This one from Rilla, Alexander, and of course, reading this one with permission of Chronicle Books. And it is printed by Handprint Books, an imprint of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. So just there, so you know, to the beautiful book, a big thank you as always to Chronicle Books for allowing us to share such amazing books here on Storytime, and of course introducing us to so many wonderful creatives out there. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Remember too that if you have recommendations, please send them our way, and we'll do our very best to get permission so we can read them here on Storytime. Thank you so much for joining me, and yes, for being here with me on this lovely morning. If it's afternoon where you are, I hope you've had a lovely day. If it's evening, I hope it's been a wonderful day too, and you're ready for the evening, but not before Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in here on Storytime. Thank you indeed for being here, and yeah, just a pleasure. Absolutely love being here with all of you. And I must mention too, that one of our good friends here at Storytime, Robert You to Heal, has a brand new book out, and this one is called Fresh Juice, and you can also get it in Spanish as well. So when you go to the library, be sure to ask about that one. Brand new from Robert You to Heal, and we love it so much. And if you remember, Robert did bring us Firkin's First Flat Top. Yes, and many others as well that we've read here on Storytime. So yes, a big congratulations to you, Rob, on your brand new book. And of course, we're getting ready to read today. You Rule. I love this one, and I hope that you enjoy it too. If you've not read it before, well, glad to introduce it to you, and I hope that I hope that you love it as much as I do. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Who is here this morning with us on Storytime, ready to enjoy? Well, good morning to you. How are you doing today? Sarah and Nathan, they say in still hot Illinois. Oh, I'm with you on that. It is hot out here too in Auckland. Definitely, as you go about today, please remember to hydrate, carry that water bottle. Remember to your sunscreen and everything else that you need as you're going out there. It is hot. It is hot for sure. Hope that we get some relief. So now our real feel will be 115 Fahrenheit today. That's way hotter than us. That's way hotter than us for sure. I will check what the feel is later on and maybe drop you a message just to let you know how it is here, but not that much. Oh my goodness, please be safe. Protect yourselves, and of course too, there's always resources that we can look around for those. And if you see anybody out that might be needing, air conditioning or things like that, remember too that there's places open around. Find out some of the places in your area where you could help direct some people. So thank you so much indeed for joining in Story Time. And probably a day to make sure that pets are inside as well. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. So at least it will feel cooler than yesterday. That's crazy to think about that. Thank you so much for sharing, Sarah and Nathan, and of course Amanda West. Thank you for being here with us on Story Time. Yes, taking the time even on this hot day. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here, and I hope that yes, it begins to cool down very soon. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. And yes, indeed, so libraries are always a welcome, cool area too. Yes. Thank you so much. Absolutely true. Thank you indeed for joining in. And yes, there's another resource there that we could use, that we could direct people to, and why not? And maybe there too you might find Uru and get to enjoy it in a cooler environment. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. Good morning to you, Kathy. How are you doing today? Good morning. I am with Grammy today. Oh, Ari, thank you so much for joining in. I love it. Thank you so much for being here with us on Story Time. Good morning to you, Megan, as well. Sending you love. And of course, good morning, Grammy. Thank you so much for being here with us on Story Time. Ari, always a pleasure having you here with us. Thank you for joining in. I'm guessing you're in Ohio today. Thank you for being here with us on Story Time. Good morning to you, Erin. How are you doing today? Cool Massachusetts morning. Well, enjoy it. Clara is at school. Oh my goodness. Yes, back at school. We hope that you're having a wonderful time out there, Clara. And of course, we miss you here on Storytime Live, but hopefully you can catch us later on. Enjoy your day. May be full of fun and running and everything good. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. And of course, Tara McNamara, good morning to you as well. Welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining in today. Absolutely love it. Well, let's get ready for our story for today. I am excited for this one. It is called Uru. And this one is written and illustrated by Rilla Alexander. And we're reading this one with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. It is indeed published by HANDPRINT Books, an imprint of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining in. Please get ready. And remember too, before I forget, we do have a guest coming up. We do have a guest coming here on Storytime. I am excited. Jen De Oliveira will be here on Storytime tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow. And remember, tomorrow will be at 7. So whatever time we started in your area, it'll be an hour later tomorrow. So we'll be here at 7 a.m. Pacific time with Jen De Oliveira and her brand new book, Reggie Kid Penguin. Come and join us and enjoy this wonderful, wonderful book. I cannot wait. So please make a date, mark your calendars, and remember to join us tomorrow. And if you can't join us live, well, remember, you can always find Storytime at your convenience. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime today. Uru is up next after this short break. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime.
Hi, my name is Jen De Oliveira, and I'm excited to share with you my new book, Reggie Kid Penguin, on Storytime with Mr. Limata. See you soon.
Hi, friends. I'm Marietta Apollonio, the author and illustrator of Jack the Library Cat, and you are watching my family's favorite Storytime with Mr. Limata. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And of course, yes, Jen De Oliveira there introducing herself to us. Thank you, and cannot wait to have you here on Storytime. And of course, Marietta, our good friend Marietta here, sending you and Henry and Nick love out there in Massachusetts. Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, we hope to have you back here. If you remember, Marietta did bring us Jack the Library Cat. I hope that you've managed to check it out of your own library recently, or indeed enjoy it right there. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Our book for today, You Rule. Yes, you rock. You know that, right? Yes, yes, yes. This one is written and illustrated by Rilla Alexander, and we're reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Yes, handprint books via Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining in. Somebody else who is here with us, good morning to you. Good to see you here. How are you doing today? Borden out in sunny Vermont. I hope it's not too hot out there like it is out here in Oakland, or indeed how it is out there in Illinois with Sarah and Nathan. I hope that you're having a wonderful day as well. Thank you so much for joining in. Good to see you here, Chrissy, and of course, Borden out in Vermont. Welcome to Storytime. All right, here we go. And there's something else that I wanted to show you with this book too, which is so cool. And apart from the end papers, but there's also, let me just, how cool is that? You Rule. Yeah, I thought I should show you that. I thought that was really cool. And what does it look like? Yeah, I love that one. And I'll put back the sleeve on after, but here we go. Look at that. Who's that? Who's there? Oh. You Rule. Oh. You Rule. This one is published by Handprint Books, an imprint of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. A big thank you indeed to Chronicle Books for allowing us to share this wonderful book here on Storytime. It is written and illustrated by Rilla Alexander. Enjoy. Lots and lots. Do you ever think of things? Do you ever have to? How many questions do you have? Well, let's see if some of those will be answered here today. How ready are you? How ready are you for the next adventure, for this book? Are you excited, or are you not at all ready? Are you thinking about it? Just another minute? Preparing? Ready and willing? Oh, on my way. Almost there. Enthusiastic. Now that's a beautiful word. Can't wait. Fired up. Raring to go. How ready are you? Oh, that's a great meetup for ourselves, huh? How ready are you for this day today? How ready are you for today? Not at all, which is totally fine. Are you getting there? Do you need another minute? Are you on your way? I can't wait. Are you fired up? Are you raring to go? How ready are you? Great question to ask ourselves as we start the day. Or any activity indeed. Well, here's another question. How big are you? We know some of the Storytime community is big now, going to school, going into new grades. Oh my goodness. How big are you? Are you soaring? Are you up there? Are you sky high? Are you towering? Are you a giant? Are you growing like a mushroom? Are you just right? Are you pocket-sized? Are you diminutive? Oh, another word I like. Are you knee-high to a grasshopper? Teeny tiny. Are you sprouting? Is anything sprouting in the garden too? Oh, that's a beautiful word too. Sprouting. I love it. Are you microscopic? Oh. Something about microscopic always sounds scientific, doesn't it? Microscopic, very tiny. Teeny tiny. Smaller than teeny tiny. How big are you? Where would you rate yourself on this? Oh, how big do you feel? That's another question. Oh. Well, well, well. How strong are you? Ah, another great question. How strong are you? How strong are you feeling? Powerful, indestructible, tenacious, robust, mighty, sturdy, solid, as tough as they come, flexible, unsteady, shaky, wobbly, weak. Where are you? How strong are you? Ah, so many words to think about. But that one feeling, that one action, that one thing. How strong are you? Powerful, tenacious, robust. Love that word. As tough as they come. Solid, shaky, wobbly, weak, and steady, maybe. How strong are you? What's another question we have? Wow. Oh, how fast are you? How fast are you? Are you slow as a tired turtle? Oh my goodness. Are you lagging behind? Are you dragging? Are you picking up pace? Are you scrambling? Hustling? Quick? Moving at lightning speed? Oh my. Are you flying? Are you hasty? Are you zippy? Are you meteoric? Oh, are you supersonic? Oh, I love those words. How fast are you? Oh, how fast are you when you're on your bike? How fast are you when you're on your walk? Are you zippy? Are you quick? Are you hustling? Are you moving at lightning speed? Oh. How fast are you? Great question to ask ourselves. Well, how fast do you need to go? Well, how happy are you? Oh. I will answer this one too. Well, how happy are you? Are you ecstatic? Are you thrilled? Are you exhilarated? Pleased as punch? Content? Satisfied? Out of sorts? Just feeling blue? Oh, down in the dumps? Oh my. Troubled? Disappointed? Pretty much okay. Delighted? Overjoyed? Oh, walking on air. How are you feeling today? And if there's somebody next to you, maybe you could ask them too. How are you feeling today? And I hope that your meter keeps going up and up and up. I am feeling, I'm feeling ecstatic. I'm always excited to be here. I'm always happy to be here with you all. Thank you for the joy you bring me. How happy are you today? How happy are you today? Wow. Lots of amazing words to think about. Delighted. I love satisfied. I love content. Yeah. Oh, so many beautiful words. How kind are you? Oh, are you compassionate? Are you generous? As comforting as a story shared? Understanding? Considerate? Obliging? Well-meaning? Or are you thoughtless? As rude as a honking horn? Are you mean? How kind are you? Another one to think about, right? Are you compassionate? Are you generous? Are you as comforting as a story shared? Are you rude? Something to think about. How kind are you? Mwah. How brave are you? Oh, we face so many different things, isn't it? How brave are you? Are you fearless? Are you gutsy? Are you heroic? Courageous? Careful? Cautious? As frightened as a mouse scurrying back to its hole? Are you scared? Are you game? Are you defiant? Are you a little bit vulnerable? Are you reckless? How brave are you? Oh. Did I hear fearless? Somebody is fearless. Oh, that's okay. Did I hear somebody is reckless? Oh my. Are you courageous, heroic, gutsy? Oh my. Or are you more cautious, careful, measured? How brave are you? Well, another question. How much do you know? Whoa, how much do I know? Well, nothing. It depends on what you ask me. There's some things I know nothing about. I'd love to learn, though. As much as a scarecrow solving a problem, no more than a speck. A little more than I knew yesterday. Well, how much do you know? A bit more than a bit more than my little brother. Well, just need to ask a few more quick questions. Oh, how much do you know? Enough to look for a book? Buckets and buckets. That's quite a lot. I know too much. The most. I know it all. How much do you know? No more than a speck? Or do you know it all? Well, how much do you know? Enough to look for a book? Oh, just need to ask a few more quick questions. How much do you know? Wow, great questions. How much do you have? Well, how much do you have? A lot. Well, not enough. Some. Half as much as I want. Too much. More than I need. Oodles. That's another good word. Enough and abundance. Another one. You have all I need. Plenty. How much do you have? Great question. Do you have enough? Do you have plenty? Do you have all you need? Do you have an abundance? Do you have oodles? Do you have more than you need? Do you have too much? Do you have half as much as you want? Well, maybe not enough. You have some. A lot? Or do you have zilch? Nothing. How much do you have? Great questions. Think about that one. How much do you have? Is it enough? Is it all you need? Well. Oh, how much can you do? How much can you do? Again, it depends on what you're asking. If it's reading books, I would read books forever and ever and ever. But how can you do? A whole lot. All that I can. I will give anything a go. Anything I try my hand at. Something. Ooh, just about everything. Never enough. Oh, more than yesterday. Just enough to get by. Less than tomorrow. More than I should. A bit. How much can you do? Well. How much can you do indeed? Almost as much as my big sister. Well, that's a lot. Just enough to get by. How much can you do? I will give anything a go. I will do a whole lot. How much will you do? Or will you do nothing at all? How long will it take? Whew. Yeah, how long will it take? Until dinner time? Wow. That will be a long time. Not soon enough? What is that one thing you're waiting for and it's not coming soon enough? As fast as a hot bath, as fast as a hot bath goes cold. And the blink of a butterfly's eye. Oh my. How long will it take? Whenever I get there? Just in time? A lifetime? Forever and a day? Ooh. Unbearably long. Oh my. How long will it take? Yeah. Will it take forever and a day? Will it come quick? Not soon enough? Will you have to wait until dinner time? Or will it be quick? Like in the blink of a butterfly's eye. How long will it take? How far can you go? Ooh. To the next corner. Until my shoes wear out? Well, I don't know, but I am on my way. I am happy to be right here. Further than yesterday, but not as far as tomorrow. Right to the finish line. To infinity and beyond. Ooh, my. Into your arms. Oh, how far will you go? How far will you go? To infinity and beyond. Oh my. Into your arms. Until my shoes wear out. I love that one. How far can you go? I have to correct myself. I can say, how far will you go? How far can you go? Oh, adding my own words, isn't it? How far can you go? Wow. What more do we have? Well, how much do I love you, you ask? Oh my, how much do I love you? How much do you love people with you? Oh, great question. How much do I love you? Are you ready? Immeasurably. Straight from my heart. How much do I love you? Wow, immeasurably. Oh, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And that is the end of our book today. I love it, love it, love it. I hope you can find it at your local library. This has been our book for today. Well, let's show that title one more time. You rue. And yes, you do. You are amazing. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you and cannot wait to bring more books here to Storytime. You know what this means, though? Tomorrow, our guest is here and she is amazing, and we will have Jen de Oliveira with us here on Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoyed it. What question has this book left you thinking about today? Thank you so much for joining in. I'll catch you on the other side of this short break when we're back for more Storytime. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you all.
Hi, my name's Christine Mitchell-Adams. I'm a mama and an artist, and I believe that books are a great way for children to have access to the arts on an everyday basis, which is why I believe that programs like Storytime with Mr. Limata are so important.
Thank you so much, Chrissy. Absolutely. And access to the arts for everybody should be, we should be fighting for that, continuing to fight for that for sure. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. And of course, Bowden, good morning to you as well up there in Vermont. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Yes, You Rue was our book for today, and I hope that all those questions in there got us thinking, and indeed gave us some other words to think about, the things that we know, I'm sure we already know. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime, and of course that ending, just love it. How much do I love you, you ask? Well, immeasurably. I love that so much. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. And also, how much do you know, right? We can read books, we can do so much, we can ask a few questions, we can find out, we can start on a blank slate on something and end up with a bunch of knowledge. Thank you so much for joining in here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed every single word of that book, and of course I did too. Tomorrow we're back with an exciting story and an exciting guest. So we will have Reggie, Kid Penguin, Jen de Oliveira will be here with us on Storytime. Please don't miss out. Come on in and join us. And of course, if time doesn't allow for you to be here live with us, remember that you can always catch the recording later on at storytimewithmrlimata.com, at Storytime with Mr. Limata on Facebook and YouTube. And remember too, you can always go into our archives and see all the amazing stories that have been here, all the amazing conversations that we've had with creators out here on Storytime. Kathy, Ari, sending you love, 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 love as well. Thank you so much for joining in. Hugs out there in Ohio. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. To everybody that was joining in, Chrissy Mitchell-Adams, thank you for being here. Bowden, thank you for being here out there in sunny Vermont. Enjoy the rest of the summer. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime today. And of course, libraries are a good idea. Cool, good calling place if you're in a hot area today. Yes, one of the places that you could direct somebody, and indeed you could go to as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Appreciate you, and I hope that you stay cool. Sarah and Nathan, and of course Amanda West, thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. Tara, Erin, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed that lovely book. Yes, and lots to ponder in there for sure. Lots to think about. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. Clara, we hope that you're having a ball at school. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Thank you for being here, friends. Absolutely appreciate you. And remember too that we're back again tomorrow for more Storytime. And we do have our wonderful guests coming here to Storytime to be here with us, and of course in conversation and also reading their brand new book. Jen de Oliveira will be here with us on Storytime. I'm excited for that one. I hope that you are too. Mark your calendars. We'll be right here on Storytime. Thank you so much for being here, friends. And also just a reminder as well that yes, tomorrow we're here at 7 a.m. Pacific time. But remember that from now on, Storytime will be coming to you at this time at 6 a.m. Pacific time. And then, of course, the recording at 11 a.m. Pacific time. But of course, at your time, at your leisure, you can always find Storytime at storytimewithmrlimata.com. calm. Thank you so much for being here, friends. Lots of amazing books to look forward to this week. We've just gone through 3. My Name is Cool. And yesterday you helped me find that invisible dinosaur. And of course, we've just showed you how much you rule, how much you rock. And of course, then tomorrow we're back with Reggie. And then on Friday, I made these handsome underpants. I cannot wait for that one. Join me. And yes, indeed, coming to us on Friday. A big thank you to all the publishing houses, all the creators who allow us to share many books here on Storytime. This has been Storytime for today. Much love from me. I will see you again tomorrow when we're back with more story time. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. It will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all the dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing